Hello and welcome to Compel to Impact. I appreciate you listening and would love to hear from you. Let me know how I can best serve you. I'm Gina T, Spirit Life Mentor of Alignment between your spirit, heart, mind, and body. This is episode 7, Diligence of Repetition. Today I want to talk about repetition and routines. Then I'll most likely share how shaking it up once in a while can enhance your life. I don't know when, but I will. That place can wait for now, or that piece can wait for now. Let's dive in. The current culture has been tricked into a false sense of progress by how many things have manifested in instant gratification. If it isn't instant, it becomes disposable. Unfortunately, this has been applying to people and relationships as well. It's been a slow burn into impatient lack of perseverance and lack of willingness to endure. This is why so many people aren't consistently building a routine with simple habits for very long. If they don't get results soon, they quit. There's no button to push or magic pill that will instantly get you from one level in your life to another without going through the rubble. There will be discomfort in making changes. You will need patience and grace for yourself as you develop and perform your daily habits. How many actions are you already taking that give you a satisfying result? Well, it's going to happen after time. It's not immediately, because sometimes it's annoying to start a new habit. Each one is a habit that helps you develop the virtue of diligence, something you can celebrate and be proud of. When you take repetitive action, focusing on that one thing, the one result you're looking for, you shorten the long, winding road. The path begins to look clearer toward your goal. This is important. Have a goal, write it down. Make a choice to change your life. Be willing to do whatever it takes to reach that goal, and then commit yourself to follow through. No one can do it but you. All the advice in the world can't make your life better unless you do these 3 things. Choose, be willing, and commit. Repeat it diligently. A small virtue or habit can sneak up on you and change your life in huge ways. An overall cure for the challenges of life is smiling. That's a habit a lot of people don't have. Write down your goal to smile often and then do it. Smiling helps you think of things to smile about. It can lighten your day. If you're concentrating and feel the skin between your eyebrows tensing up, smile. It's really hard to do both. So repeat it often. And you never know. That could be the one thing that will change someone else's life, even if they don't smile back. Let's say your goal is to move for 5 minutes 3 times a day. Anything like exercise or anything. You can do anything for 5 minutes. Get up and move or do something laying down. You can do laying down movements before you even get up from bed in the morning. Be intentional and careful, especially if you haven't exercised in a while. Check out some videos on YouTube. There are hundreds of all types of movement for all levels. The secret is to do 5 minutes and repeat. Build your muscles back up to usefulness. Your body will thank you, and future you will thank you. Part of the deterioration of the mind and body over the years comes from muscle loss and the inability of circulation throughout your body, your tissue, and your fascia, as well as lymphatic circulation. So for now, you get the picture. You can accomplish anything and everything if you take action and just do whatever you can, whatever it takes, 5 minutes at a time. You're going to find that moving for those 5 minutes feels good. Then it's easier to add another 5 minutes. Wait, what? If you do that, your mood is changing. you're feeling a little less pain. Endorphins and serotonins increase, and some of the heaviness in your heart and mind starts to go away. Repeat those 5 minutes as often as possible during the day. And before you know it, you are making changes to your body and moving for longer periods of time. So diligence isn't some big, you know, big thing that you're not going to be able to do. It's just one little thing at a time that turns into that big thing. You can change anything. What about wealth? Can you change that with a goal and small, simple habits? Of course, the answer is yes. Wealth is not just about money. Abundance is not just about money. It's a state of mind. I've known people who have everything they could ever want, but they still lived a poverty mindset. They fear losing what they do have. And eventually that leads to exactly that, either losing it physically or losing the ability to enjoy it. And that's kind of the same thing. It doesn't matter how much stuff you have, if you have lost the ability to enjoy the people in your life and the things that you have around you that used to make you happy or you expect to make you happy. So where are we at here? Diligence of repetition. Where did I go with that? So we don't need to have a poverty in our spirit and soul. Brokenness happens to everyone in one way or another, but the difference is the choice, the willingness and commitment when you have a heart full of gratitude, appreciation, and diligence. This is true wealth. If you are faithful to take care of the small things during the times of difficulty, you eventually find that your life increases and expands. During the debacle of 2008, there were massive layoffs and loss. I had way more time than money. I found ways to volunteer and even made my children go with me to give our time, energy, and whatever resources we could to make a difference wherever it mattered. We were grateful for each other and appreciated being willing and able to do something good with the extra time we had. And eventually, I mean, we had a lot of fun and we may not always talk about those memories, but we have memories that we made together. Remember that time? We were diligent in using our energy for good. So no matter what you can do, I'm sorry, to use the virtue of diligence in your life, no matter what you do with that, you are going to end up with more than you started out with. One of the hardest places is in relationships because it depends on us and our characteristic, personality, and experience and how we feel at the time, and at least one other person, if not more. It's not always easy, but that's when we need to realize how important it is to speak life to ourselves and to each other, and to have grace for each other, because life is what it is. Sometimes it's just hard. Things happen. And, if we're dwelling on that instead of what can happen, all the good that can come from just the thoughts, words, and actions that speak life to us and to other people. It might look like a long and winding road to this type of freedom, but there's a verse in a song that we used to sing as children: as you walk in love with the wind on your wings and cover the earth with the songs you sing, even if it's only in your head, the miles fly by and the goodness increases. Even if it's just increasing in you, that's a good thing. The last bit is something that if you can find, if you can find a song, a verse in a song, or a line in a song, or a poem, or something, a movie that you saw, or a show that you've seen, if you can find something that'll stick with you because you also have the visual of it, you can live by those words. They can help you endure many brutal moments throughout life. You don't need to be subject to the sadness and the heaviness of those moments, because we really do have a lot of good moments in life. And a lot of it is our perception and what we make of it. So be diligent, set small goals, and take action, and do it often, 5 minutes at a time. Keep smiling and repeat, repeat, repeat. So until next time, I'd love to hear how your life changes as you put these suggestions into practice. So leave a note in the comments, or send an email. I will answer. For more in-depth connection and information, check out the show notes. I will have more links and offers in the very near future. Thank you for being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and always live excellently, give generously, and love lavishly. Thank you. Love and hugs.